Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
Merry Christmas, everybody, and welcome to the GCN Show, brought to you by Wiggle.
This week, we are going to be bringing you the very best of 2018 from the world of cycling.
Yeah, well, the world of GCN as well, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're basically bringing you our work highlights, which is pretty unbelievable. We're a lucky bunch, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is Christmas Day, Dan, and I'm spending it with you. But,
Yeah, and I'm here as well.
Johnny B's here!
True. Yeah, happy Christmas,
Yeah,
John.
happy Christmas, John.
Hey!
This year in the world of cycling, we learnt that it's actually really hard to come off a bike going around a corner on the road.
Yeah, this is MotoGP star Scott Redding illustrating that point perfectly. Here he is.
Yeah. Knee down, almost knee down.
Yeah, and then into the bushes.
He couldn't even come off when he tried, could he?
No, he couldn't.
Proving the point as well was our very own Hank, although he did eventually manage it.
He did. Well, I don't think anyone's questioning that that's not Hank these days.
Yeah, we did establish it was a stuntman in the end, didn't we?
Yeah, we did indeed. I think the problem with Scott and indeed with Hank was that the corner wasn't quite sharp enough.
I think so.
Anyway, there we go. We also learned this year that there is a huge amount of interest from you and us, the cycling world, in getting rid of the derailleur because the ceramic speed concept drivetrain would damn nearly break the internet.
It did, didn't it? We got an enormous number of views from that Eurobike, didn't you? We also learnt this year that over in California, in the good old US of A, they're having a helmet debate of a different kind.
Yep, that is a naked dude riding down the freeway.
We also learnt this year that the world penny farthing hour record is safe for another year after Mark Beaumont failed to beat it earlier on in 2018. That record next year is going to be 133 years old.
Wow. Yeah, we also learned this year that Geraint Thomas is a fantastic bike rider, but even better at celebrating.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Partying.
And here he is again.
Partying again.
And here he is again.
And partying again. I bet he's partying with his family, so on Christmas Day and not at work like
Probably,
we are.
yeah.
What I find incredible is that despite living life to the excess, there's just no sign of it on him.
No, not at all. Now, we also learned this year that bikes have feelings after, I offended the entire fleet of bright yellow Yo public hire bikes in my hometown of Bristol. One of them sent me a message.
Yes, I did find that particularly amusing when somebody sent that through.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of funny,
criticised
but cut to the quick bit, really.
Yes, and also we learnt this year that diving, normally reserved for sports such as football or diving into a swimming pool, has now infiltrated the world of professional cycling.
To this day, that is still my favourite clip from
Absolutely.
professional cycling.
I'm so glad that
2018.
was caught on camera.
I know.
I
Genius.
bet he's not though.
No. Has he got a contract for next year?
I don't know.
Anyway, that'd be a world tour, wouldn't he? Right, a CCC rider if he has got a contract.
It could be. Either that or he'll be with Barcelona playing football.
Should we take 1 minute and actually check with the power of the internet? Hold on. Cut.
Not only is he still racing, he's been upgraded to the World Tour CCC.
Talented lad. Right, now finally this year, what are we doing here then? I mean, it is Christmas Day, isn't it? And as festive as I feel, and as much as, you know...
Oh, I know. Well, the others are all here as well, aren't they? Should we just go out for a ride?
Yeah. To the pub.
To the pub.
To the pub!
Christmas ride to the pub.
Ah,
I'm going to
there
check my
you go.
e-bike battery's fully charged. 1 second.
It's a long time since you were on the Cervelo test team, wasn't it? Well, whilst we're out for our festive ride, we thought we would have a little bit of Christmas indulgence. Not in the form of overeating, not just yet, that comes later, but actually in recounting our personal highlights of 2018.
And I'm going to go first, if you don't mind, as you might expect.
Yeah.
If I had to pick out one highlight of 2018 here on GCN, I reckon it's the GCN Presented Challenge on the fearsome and infamous Angleroo over in Spain. That was amazing.
You got beaten by Oscar, mate. What are you talking about?
Well, I got second, which I was quite pleased of, but that day, I fell in love.
With Oscar?
Not with Oscar, no, with my bike, and I'm still using it to this day. In fact, I have got a new motto since then: no pain with gain.
Funny that you didn't fall in love with it when you were riding it next to Mikael Lander, isn't it?
Oh, well, he still put the hurt on because he kept on riding up the climbs at 26 and 27 k's now.
He's a canny lad, he knows your weak spot.
Oh, that was a hard day. And if I had to have a second highlight, it would be saving that sheep.
Yes, good deed, well done, I think.
And finally, at the same place in Wales, saving my own arse on that ice. I still can't believe I held that up.
I can't believe you held it up.
Thankfully I did. Anyway, Hank, what was your best moment of 2018?
My best moment, Dan, was the Red Hook Crit. I mean, I was a bit dubious when you and Si sent me there, and I did actually contact the HR.
You didn't, because we don't have an HR department.
well, that's true. I mean, although I did crash, I still really enjoyed it.
That's good. Like another crash though in your career.
Well,
if you enjoy it that much though, I think we might send you out again next year if that's all right, and maybe to Brooklyn too.
Brooklyn, yeah. It was the most unique event I think I've ever had the pleasure of riding.
More crashes equals more views.
Yeah, you got to love crashing, mate.
Well done, mate. Let's relive your best moment.
Right, Ollie, what was your highlight? What do you mean, apart from this? Apart from this, yeah, obviously.
Well, it was definitely a case of type 2 fun. I don't think I've ever dug as deep or suffered as hard mentally or physically as when I Everested the Passo di Valparola, but you know, looking back on it, it was a great day and one that I will remember for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
Amazing.
and probably never try and repeat either.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I've done it now.
Yeah.
What about you?
I've got a couple actually, well many, but I'll condense it to two. Firstly, going way back to January, me and Dan went to Gran Canaria for that epic ride. That totally took me by surprise. Firstly going away with Dan and actually enjoying it, which was weird. Then the riding was awesome, the scenery blew me away, and the roads were some of the smoothest I've ever ridden on. It was great.
What about the Cafe Bonbon?
Absolutely disgusting. And then the other one, going to Morocco, my first taste of bikepacking, which was completely the other end of the spectrum to Gran Canaria. But that night, particularly where we rode off-grid over the Atlas Mountains, sleeping out, brewing coffee in the morning, and then the epic gravel descent. It was just absolutely fantastic. A once in a lifetime.
Well, my standout moment of the year had to be that trip out to Japan. Not only did I get to go to a caring race, but more importantly, I reckon, I got to go to that Corsa shop.
Yeah.
And well, I was like a kid in a sweet shop in there. My grubby little hands were getting elbow grease everywhere. And the owner, well, he virtually had to kick me out because it was night time. But he did walk us back to the train station, and I'd love to go back there just to get stuck in to all of that beautiful kit.
Yeah, it did look like a bit of a paradise, didn't it?
Boy,
and
was.
Talking of a cycling paradise, John, my standout moment of the year after retiring and joining GCN was the Maratona, which was absolutely beautiful. Although I did get destroyed by Emma on every single climb we did out there. I want to go back and have another go.
Yeah, why not? Go and do it again, mate.
That's just amazing.
Now, unfortunately, Emma could not be with us today because for some reason she found something better to do on Christmas Day. But even if she was with us, let's face the facts, she'd already be at the pub by now and probably doing some yoga. Anyway, we did ask her what her highlight was of 2018.
Hi guys, I'm really sorry I can't be with you on Christmas Day, but well, I thought ahead and booked the day off as holiday, so I'm trying to learn to ski, getting loads more bruises even than I got doing cyclocross. Anyway, my favourite moment of 2018 probably was cyclocross. The one time that I managed to do a flying mount on the bike. I mean, obviously I didn't manage it in the race, only in training, but it felt like a big achievement, and I'm hoping that I learn loads more skills, have loads more adventures in 2019, have a very happy Christmas, and see you soon.
Next up, it is our GCN weekly inspirational photo with 3 amazing prizes from our friends over at Wiggle. Third being £50, second £75 and first £100. And those go to our favourite 3 photos that you send in to us each week on the uploader or using the hashtag GCN Inspiration on Instagram.
Yeah, and seeing as we are deep into the festive season, we thought we'd pick out some festive looking photos, which basically means cold. Doesn't it really?
Yeah, snow.
Snow photos, or just cold photos. Anyway, who is in third place now?
cmac.cm. Couldn't find the exact name of this person, but that is a wonderful looking photo, even down to the red kit over there in the Ukraine.
Yeah, that's really cool, isn't it? A well-deserved third place.
It almost looks like it's had a filter to take out all the other colour apart from the red of the kit, but I think that's genuinely how white it was.
Yeah, I'm going to say no filter, genuine. Next up, we got this one from Felix. He sent this one in from northern Quebec in Canada, riding his Salsa Cutthroat. That's the ultimate gravel bike there, but in snow, riding snowmobile tracks in -20, he says, which, wow, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Inspiring me, certainly,
pretty
to,
cold.
venture out into, well, it was cold today, wasn't it, when we went to the pub? What was it, like 7 degrees centigrade?
Yeah, maybe 6.
Yeah.
I'm glad I had my costume on. That did keep me a bit warmer. Yeah. But finally, the winner of £100 of Wiggle vouchers, which you can spend as you like on the Wiggle online shop, is Stephen. On his Scotfall, although he's quite in the distance there, but this is the Dama near Bruges over in Belgium, and that is a quality looking photo.
That is amazing. Taken on his TomTom Bandit cam, whatever that is. Yeah, there you go.
I'm going to get one.
Riding with his son, who chose the cycle path on the other bank of the canal. I tell you what, that's brave, isn't it? No slipstreaming between the pair of them. It's like the
drag race.
The ultimate drag race. Yeah.
Let us know who won, Stephen, and also what you spend your vouchers on. We'll be in contact soon to get them over to you. A reminder that the uploader is the place to be if you want to upload your inspirational photos, or the hashtag is GCN Inspiration.
You make it sound like you can go and hang out there. The uploader is the place to be.
Yes.
You can upload your photo and then...
if there's a place you want to be apart from the GCN Show on Christmas Day, it's at the uploader. See you there. Next up, it is Hack /bodge of the week. We found some of our favourites, haven't we, from 2018?
We have indeed.
Like our favourite clips. This one was fairly recent though, but it is genius. It's from Kane Constantine. If you didn't see it the first time around, check this out. It's an ironing board that turns itself into a bike stand.
Yeah.
I can't believe no one sent us that before. So obvious when you look at it.
Yeah. I can't believe we've not done that with the GCN ironing board yet, because there is one. Oh yes, I was told about it just the other day.
Yes, I was going to say, you've never seen it, have you?
No, I haven't. I don't know what I'd do with it. Clothes look great when they're creased, don't they?
Yeah.
Right, next up, we've got this from Kevin Schnelby. This is an internal bike rack for his truck there. That's pretty neat, isn't it? A nice bit of woodwork.
I like the fact that you can pull it out as well, so you can gain easy access to your bike. So that was a very good one from Kevin.
Fairly rudimentary clamping mechanisms. Now I look at it again.
Do you want to take it out of your favourites of 2018?
Well, no,
in retrospect.
Well, no, just, perhaps Kevin could, or perhaps you could just sort of fine-tune that design.
Well, maybe he has done since that first came out. This one from Edar over on Instagram, I think that was, maybe Twitter, has made good use of an IKEA bag there and made it into some kind of frame bag.
I think that's genius, isn't it? Absolute genius.
I must admit, he did make a neat job of it. These are all hacks, obviously. Hence, I've chosen for the hacks of the year.
Yeah, you've got to pay for those IKEA bags, obviously, haven't you? So it's not completely free.
Not as much as a frame bag, though.
No, admittedly. But is it the best material for the job?
We're not supposed to be criticising the hacks of the year. We did that the first time round.
Well, yeah, but it's Christmas, isn't it?
Okay, well, I'm gonna criticise this one then.
Go on.
Throw a Phil.
That's rubbish.
An incredibly neat-looking battery external charger there. That
I'll be honest, Dan,
in.
Before the criticism starts, I think that looks amazing.
It does. It looks amazing like that. But when you imagine that at some point he will have to put a cable in there to charge something, then it's not going to look so neat, is it?
No, it's not.
Because he'll presumably have a cable going up from his bar end to a head unit in the centre of his bars.
Yeah, or to his back pocket if he's charging his phone.
That would look even worse.
It would, wouldn't it? Not to mention slightly, might affect the handling. The cable was on the short side. Yeah, crikey. So these were some of our favourites.
Yeah, they still are.
And now we think they're rubbish.
Yes.
Anyway, this one, I don't think this can be faulted yet. This was sent in by Pixellan, and it is the ultimate rear cassette storage solution. And these are, of course, actually, I'd say, of course,
yes,
many of you may never have seen these before, but back in the day, we used to have things called CDs, and you used to store them all in cases just like that. And ironically, Dan, he's storing his cassettes in his CD storage.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
So, anyone watching that's under the age of 20, I know there's about 3 or 4 of you, might need that explaining. Look it up on the internet. Next up from David Whelan, this is like your ultimate sort of smart fan, really.
Yeah.
It speeds up and slows down as you go faster or slower on your indoor trainer to cool you down the necessary amount, which is also genius, isn't it?
Well, that's right. It's like the Wahoo headwind, but he's done it himself.
I think that came out before the Wahoo headwind, didn't it?
He did.
Yep.
Well, maybe, I mean, does David work for Wahoo? Was that a prototype?
Does he have a secret patent that he might be able to... Well, find out, I'm sure.
Yeah. This one from Alex Pond left us scratching our heads because it's it's like an aero hydration system with, well, a tube probably as long as the cable you would need if you had a bar end mounted battery charger as well. So anyway, presumably you need quite a good suction for that.
These are our favourites, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I think this is great, mate. This is the pinnacle of hacks and bodges this year.
This is the last one. Came in from Chris Evans. The ultimate wooden bike. Absolutely incredible sculpturing there.
Yeah, I mean that really is actually utterly jaw-droppingly fantastic, isn't it?
Can I criticise that? The pedals. I mean, if you've got a bike like that, finish it off with some non-plastic £5 pedals.
Yeah. My goodness me, that's ruined it for me.
Apart from that though, those are our favourites of the year. Don't forget to keep on sending them in ready for 2019.
Yes.
The hashtag is GCN Hack on social media, or you can use our uploader, a link to which is in the comments in the description down below.
The festive season is probably the perfect time for hacking and bodging, isn't it? You know, all that time, festive merriment, you know, trips to the pub, does wonders for your imagination.
And despite that, my hopes are not high for the first week of January.
Prove us wrong, please. Tech of the week now, and let's head over to... Actually, hang on a minute. Now, before we do go, what's with these little clips of this random race that keeps popping up?
Oh, it's Turkey. Thought, it's Christmas Day. Everyone has turkey, so...
Turkey?
Stage finishes from the Tour of Turkey. I thought it was a genius idea.
Ah, whose idea was it?
It's mine, mate.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Right, anyway, let's head over to John and Ollie. They've got something very special for us in the GCN Tech Show this week, and they're going to give us a sneak peek right now.
Turkey.
Now, sadly, it's unlikely we're going to be having a turkey dinner today because we went out for a bike ride earlier on with our colleagues, and let's just say things have taken a slight turn for the worse.
Or a turn for the better.
He pipes up.
Yeah, tune in on Thursday for the only awards show you need to see this festive period, yeah.
Fact. Thursday, be there. You alright, mate? You'll be alright. You'll be alright.
This normally part of the show where we go through our favourite comments from the previous 7 days worth of videos, but today we thought we'd just say a huge thank you to all of you who have contributed by way of comments over this year. Very much appreciated.
Yeah, you make GCN what it is. I mean, without you, well, it wouldn't be global, probably wouldn't be a network. It's just kind of recycling, wouldn't it? So anyway, yeah, thank you very much. We read your comments, even the critical ones, mainly because we don't know that they're critical until we've already read them.
Yes, that's true.
But nevertheless, when they're good feedback, we totally take it on board. So yeah, thank you very much for your contributions.
I might actually skip some of the critical ones if they were highlighted as critical at the start. Just go on to the positive ones. Thankfully, a lot of them are positive. So yeah, thank you to all of you. And not just for contributing to the comment section, in fact, but also to hacks and bodges, to the inspirational photos, and to the welcomes to GCN and everything else that you help us do. Thank you all and cheers.
Absolutely. Right then, Dan, what is coming up on Christmas week on GCN?
Well, tomorrow or Wednesday, we have got our Christmas bloopers reel.
Yeah, not many. They really struggle to find them.
Yeah, for some reason, haven't we?
Yeah, there's nothing.
Hell, you look young. I know, I've aged a lot.
Next up is AA Ron. No, I can't do that.
Yeah, go on.
No.
It's all right. AA Ron. Go on.
It's such a normal name. You know what, Hank? You know what? You know what? Rewind. You know what, mate? You know what? You know what?
Oh, there's quite a gap.
Yeah, and then on Thursday we've got our top 10 events that you could get your teeth stuck into next year in 2019. So that's one to look out for. Plus, that day we've also got something that a lot of you have been asking for: the first of our brand new indoor training sessions, so you can get fit in the new year. Friday, as ever, it's Ask GC Anything.
Saturday, we've got the top 5 worst New Year's resolutions, so ones to avoid there. Then on Sunday, this is a big one, Dan. Emma takes on the world hour record. Uphill!
She's making it hard. She's never going to do 49 k's per hour uphill.
You just wait. Emma can do anything she turns her hand to. Right, anyway, so please do make sure you check that one out on Sunday. Then on Monday, it is the GCN Racing News Show, where it's the best moments of the year, and I believe you're going to hand out some awards.
We are, yeah. Top male, female rider of the year, top team of the year, and best non-pro achievement we will be going through.
Oh, wow.
And then on Tuesday, well, it's New Year's Day, isn't it? And we're back in the set.
What?
I know.
You're kidding?
I'm not.
Are we going to get any time off this year?
Yeah, I'm taking Sunday off to watch Emma's hour record, but that's it.
Man alive.
It's almost time to go home, Si. Some more turkey.
Should we have a bit more turkey now? Just one last bit.
Go on then. Right, enough of that. It's time for Extreme Corner. You know the theme of the show by now. We've chosen our favourite from this year.
I'm just laughing about what's going on.
We've just watched it, yes. This is Ludo May, who I think I'm right in saying, Si, is a former professional mountain bike rider.
I believe he is,
well,
yeah.
you can see from these skills. Check it out.
Whoa.
2, 1. You shouldn't laugh, should you, really? Even now I know what to expect, I'm still not expecting it.
Well, you know, when someone does something purely to show off, you can kind of have a little
You want them to fail.
Just watch you. I know, I would.
That's why people often want me to fail. Mind the glitter.
Sorry, let's not disturb the glitter.
No,
not
we've
just
got to
yet.
pack that
Anyway.
up and use it again next year, haven't we?
Well, we've got New Year's Day, haven't we?
Yes. Yeah,
Right.
Let's get Hank in here to clear things up.
Anyway, let's wrap things up without further ado. Thank you very much for watching, as ever. I hope you've had a fantastic Christmas. We certainly have, haven't we, Dan? And if you would like to watch another video right now, then we have the GCN Alberto Contador Challenge.